Queens, Goddesses, how are you? This is Benir Pierre. I am your personal power coach. I help you reclaim your power, take control of your life, and live without fear, without apology, and without limitations. Many of you have signed up for my manifestation bingo, so I just wanted to come on and tell you a little bit about that, as well as discuss one of the main problems that most people have when they're learning to manifest. One of my clients actually posted and asked, she said that she has no problem manifesting the smaller things in her life, but she's having some difficulty with the larger things. So I just wanted to give a few tips to help you overcome any obstacles with manifesting, as well as explain the manifestation bingo. So again, for those who don't know me, I'm Benir Pierre, personal power coach, and let's get started. So with the manifestation bingo, I currently have a free 5-day course going on called Mastering Manifestation. And so if you sign up for the course, I will send you a free scorecard. I've been playing the manifestation game with a few friends. I don't know if you guys can see this. I've been playing the manifestation game for about a week now with a few friends, and we've been manifesting some really amazing things. I have gotten at least about $350 over the last few days. I've gotten 3 new clients. I have gotten a few new customers for my jewelry line, all completely unsolicited. A couple of people I had spoken with months ago and thought that they forgot our conversation and they reached out this weekend. I'm also in the middle of a rebrand. And so I've been redefining my ideal client, redefining exactly the services that Rising Phoenix offers. And a secret for you guys, Rising Phoenix is actually transitioning in a major way, and I will be rebranding under my name, but don't tell anyone. And so, I was doing a lot of work with attracting my ideal client, and this week, without me doing anything to reach out to her, 3 women inboxed me who are my ideal client, who are exactly the type of woman that I'm wanting to work with, all by the power of manifestation. So just wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about ways that you can get your mindset in a place where you are able to receive. A lot of times people hear manifestation and think that it's something that's magical or whatever, but we honestly all have the power to manifest. To manifest simply means to bring our thoughts to reality. And so whether you're doing it consciously, whether you're doing it unconsciously, you are manifesting at every moment. And so today I'm just going to talk about some things that are probably blocking you from manifesting the types of things that you want. So one of the first things is intention. You've heard me say many times that you don't get what you think. You get what you feel. And so the very first thing is making sure that your intentions are clear and that they are coming from your highest vibration, that they're coming from a space of power and not a place of fear. Because again, whether you are manifesting from your fears, manifesting the things that you don't want, or you're manifesting from your power and manifesting the things that you do want, everything that you see in your reality is of your own manifestation. So the first thing, like I said, is making sure that your intentions are clear, making sure that your intentions are something that you actually believe. A lot of times we'll say things, like I'm going to manifest $1 million. And that's great. You absolutely can manifest $1 million if you truly believe that you can manifest $1 million. But the problem is that we say it, but there isn't really the same intention as when we say, I'm going to manifest free dinner. Free dinner is something that seems a lot more likely to happen. And so often there's more passion behind that. There's more belief in that than when we say, I'm going to manifest X amount of dollars. And so what happens is it's easy to get that free dinner, but it's not so easy to get the money. But if you have as much conviction and passion and you are speaking from a high vibration about the money or about whatever else, you can manifest that in the exact same way that you can the more simple things. The second part of that is making sure, like I said, that you are coming from a high vibration. So what exactly is vibration? A lot of times when you hear spiritual people speaking, they talk about vibrations and making sure, that everything is high vibration. Everything is energy. Every single thing in the world is energy. And so essentially vibration is simply how fast or how slow that energy is moving. And so making sure that you have high vibration really just means that you are of a higher energy. When you are low vibration, that's when you're feeling sad. That's when you're kind of dragging. That's when your thoughts are not necessarily in the best space. Negativity is often associated with low vibration. And so to raise your vibration, things that you can do are singing, dancing, really anything that makes you happy. And so again, I talk about how you don't get what you think, you get what you feel. And so the way to change that is to change how you feel. And by changing how you feel, you naturally will change how you think. And so it can be something as simple as watching an inspirational video if that's enough to change how you're feeling in the moment. One thing that I will caution you is to make sure that you are showing compassion to yourself. So if there's something that you're feeling that you're not necessarily wanting to feel, first acknowledge that before you try to change it. Because often we try to change the thing that we don't want, but what happens is we're causing resistance, and what you resist continues. And so if you're feeling fear, for example, before you try to change that fear, first just check in and find out why fear is there in the first place. Often it comes there to teach us a lesson, maybe there to give us a warning. I mean, if we lived life without fear, then we would just walk into the street and not worry about what was going to happen. So fear does have a purpose for us, but it can't be the thing that pushes you forward. And so definitely check in with the feeling, find out why it's there so that you can give it permission to move on, and then change that feeling. So like I said, whatever makes you happy, running, exercising, eating high vibration foods, so raw, natural foods, helps raise your vibrations. Anything to get you in that good energy is going to help you manifest faster. The better you feel, the faster you will manifest. The last thing is really removing the block that makes you feel unworthy in the first place. I think a lot of us have been told, whether it's from society, our families, or even our own limiting beliefs, we've been told that we don't deserve what we're asking for, or that, there's no possible way that you can attract that $1 million. Girl, you tripping. But I absolutely know that, whether the $1 million shows up today or it shows up 5 years from now, it's mine. Even though, honestly, $1 million isn't something that I personally want to manifest, simply because, I want to manifest what I can do with that $1 million. But thank you, Alon. I want to manifest what I can do with that $1 million, but money is not my motivator. So for me, it's always about manifesting the end result. I think that's another thing. A lot of times we try to manifest things that will help us with the process instead of focusing on the end result. So if you, for example, want to manifest a trip. Let's say you want to manifest a trip out of the country. Don't focus on manifesting the money for the trip. Focus on manifesting the trip. Because a lot of times we block the manifestation because we're so focused on how it's supposed to show up. And so sometimes it may not show up and it may not manifest the way that we want it to. But as long as we get that trip, does it really matter if we get a free ticket or if we get money to pay for the ticket? So part of manifesting is kind of breaking free from the attachment of how it's supposed to come true. So those are my tips. If you are having any issues, yes, definitely. And I mentioned, Christina, definitely make sure that you watch the replay, because they're essentially what I was saying is just making sure that your intentions are coming from a high vibration place. I know you were having some issues with manifesting the bigger things. And you can manifest them just as easily as you manifest that free meal, as you manifest free tickets, free admission, whatever. So to help you guys learn to manifest, and also to help you really get comfortable with asking for what you want and believing that you're going to receive it, I started Manifestation Bingo. Many of you know that a few days ago, I randomly decided that I was going to play the manifestation game, which for me is just being intentional with my day and purposely choosing to manifest. But a lot of you guys got excited and wanted to play the game with me. So I actually created Manifestation Bingo. If you sign up for my free Mastering Manifestation 5-day email course, I'll send you a copy of the scorecard, and the first person who gets bingo gets a special prize from Rising Phoenix. So I just figured that it would be a fun way for us to encourage each other, and really believing that I have no doubt that anything that I want in my life, I can attract by the power of my thoughts. So if you need help with learning how to do that same thing, whether it's money, weight loss, family, whatever you are wanting to attract into your life, sign up for my free 5-day email course. It's 5 days. You'll get videos, lesson plans, homework. So you're getting a lot of the same experience that many of my one-on-one clients get, absolutely free. And I'll send you a copy of the Manifestation Bingo scorecard. If you have any questions, leave them in the box below. And I hope you guys have a good night.